Alright, hey everybody, I'm back. I had to take a break. It was like my brain was melting. I was forgetting things, like... So I just literally had to take a break last time. But, I'm back. I want to play more. I want to play more Mech Engineer. Things were getting hot. And, yeah, it's fine. I want to have good energy this time. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do in Mech Engineer, so I don't play Mech Engineer again. Like, I did have some fun last time, but the outcome of last session was obviously not what I was expecting. But we're gonna try again. It's just, I was trying to follow the strategy. Starting up the game now. I was trying to follow the strategy, recreate. I played a test session offline, and I was trying to recreate what happened, and I couldn't recreate it live because, like, you know, that's just RNG. That's just RNG, folks, you know. And I realized that, I mean, I mentioned it was bad RNG, and it kind of was, but worse though was I guess I had good RNG when I was playing offline, which is why it was impossible to recreate it. I think I just didn't realize how much good luck I had that other time. And so I tried to, it's like, oh, well, the strategy is simple. You just do what I did when I got extremely lucky. Here, let me show you. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Anyways, so, like, I think one of my big mistakes here was I started next to a cave in the water. And, those caves are kind of rough. I want to start right here. I'll be near a city. There'll be a bunch of snow zones. It seems like a good spot. We're gonna try a different spot. Let's try a different spot. I feel like the spot mattered. This might not be the spot, but we're trying a new spot, and maybe that'll make all the difference. It was really this spot that was holding me back. Without a doubt. Nothing else was going wrong. Just that it was a spot. It was the feng shui. So we're editing our robots again. Back at the old robot bay. I want to configure my rocket launchers. I mean, the default setup is probably pretty good. I feel like I can do better, but sometimes I do worse. So maybe I should just keep default robots default, but, like, I don't know, I like to mess with it. Okay, so again, well, okay, importantly, I want to take off. They have a self-destruct mechanism. Get that out of there. Maybe I'll keep the melee. Hang on, so it says, with additional limbs, 2 damage, 15 AP. Only with additional limbs. I don't know exactly what that means. Wait, in the armor ratio? Oh, ammo ratio. Whoops. I was saying armor ratio. Available ammo ratio. Oh yeah, well that's if you have, like, different kinds of weapons. So it's like, for some reason I was, okay, but calm down. It's too early for me to get delirious. We got 2 coatings of 0 armor. That's what it starts with. I'm thinking I might want to try to do some sort of higher armor configuration if I can. Maybe slap more armor on it. Wait, which are the types again? Yeah, we got type 0 armor. Can we have a third type 0? Would that result in less weight? Oh no, the final coating, it doesn't as much. Wait, is that right? I might as well do type 2 armor on the end. 002? I don't fully understand the physics of what's going on, but yeah. We got 002 armor on. Like, I don't think I was using enough armor before. And then with the weapon, I don't think I want increased penetration. Because it doesn't actually help with the explosion. I'm gonna try to do the shoot many shots again. Even though I had some trouble with it before. I've got a new philosophy with it. Well, one, we're gonna add a tiny exclusion radius. Then what kind of damage can we get on it? If I crank up the damage... have 1 notch of accuracy, and then some weight reduction, it'll weigh 29. But it'll do 26 damage and 13 armor penetration. And that's for each rocket. That's a lot of damage. But we're gonna deal with multitudes. I'm already overthinking things. That's fine. Okay. How does, like, a shotgun minigun look? I could try one of these. Because it goes through the ammo pretty slowly. I kind of like that idea. With more accuracy, it chokes up a bit, but... I don't know, I've got ideas. I've got ideas in the works. Like, so this would be overweight. So if I wanted to use this wacky, like... Well, I got this wacky shotgun one. No, I might want to. Might want to lower its weight. Wait, no. Is it going up by single numbers? Yeah. 8, 17, 16, 15. Why did I think it was like going up by 2s at one point? Or no, maybe there's a different weapon where yeah, the notches aren't all created equal. Hang on, is it a linear progression? I appreciate the watch streak, Rosa. I really do. Yeah, these 2 notches are the same. 7 and 7. That's interesting. I don't know. That's interesting to me. That's an important thing to note. And I'm gonna shoot... Okay. For design purposes, we're gonna shoot for like a weight of 15 on this. Which gives me 3 points of weight left over. With the current armor. Because I do want some armor. I want to try some different things. I don't think I've been using armor enough. How lightweight can we make a missile launcher? 4. How lightweight can we make another cannon? Or machine gun? We can make it 2. So we can have another one that weighs 3. Okay, so for the other gun, that weighs 3. Maybe we make this one like a fire one. Or maybe this should be a penetrate. Yeah, I was gonna do the classic penetrate, okay. And then just add some damage to that one. Will that work? This first pip is pointless. The remaining pips help. No, wait. No, I think I just need more rate of fire on this one. Because we're gonna have to deal with the multitudes, and this will pierce them. So this one's gonna eat through the ammo a bit faster, but the other one's gonna be, like... conserving the ammo very well. I think they share the same ammo pool, though, so that's kind of a shame, but... because it doesn't penetrate much armor. How much armor penetration can we get? We can get up to 10, again. Like... So yeah, we'll do those 2 pips. And then this is accuracy. Like 1 pip of accuracy. And 1 pip of rate of fire. Something like that. Let's see how that looks as a robot. Looks alright. And it can sustain fire for a long period. That's a long period of sustained fire. Alright, pump it out. Alright, Jennifer. You learned that. Alright, before we do anything else, just in case I screw this up, we're gonna do the first defense mission. Alright, Jennifer and this robot I just configured. We're gonna take this one step at a time. Because I could do way more, but if I screw this up, what's the point? And I want to do this with one robot. I was able to do this with one robot with a different configuration this first mission. So I think that's a solid thing to do. But how I messed up previously was I went into a goddamn cave. Or I did that other mission with just 2 robots and just, like, dealt with chargers and stuff, but, like... I just had some other tactical issues with, like, bad terrain and stuff, too, but, like... Mostly it was trying to get through those caves. Like, the cave was in the way. I thought, I can do the cave. I couldn't do the cave. I mean, it looks like it's doing okay. Oh, those turrets over there are getting overwhelmed. They're gonna blow up. Look out, Jennifer. Yeah, don't get blown up with them. It's okay. We can afford to lose a turret or 2. Oh, I wouldn't mind taking out that worm over there. Because that has some resources in it. Can we get that? Oh. Oh, Jennifer, you're getting overwhelmed there. Back up. Have some free will. We want to get those worms because they're gonna give us some resources. I'm willing to use these artilleries on them. Uh-oh. Hey, Caleb's Guardian. Yeah, it does have quite a learning curve. It is a very steep learning curve. Very, very steep. And you can easily make mistakes, and that mistake will be like, oh, well, just restart the game then. But once you can get beyond that, and all the, like, systems, you just gotta play with everything and lose. You're gonna have to lose a lot.
Artillery fire. New position.
Did we lose all our machine guns? We lost all the guns! It's because Jennifer was too busy trying to kill worms. Jennifer! You have to defeat... This is the first time I've screwed up this badly on this first mission. I don't think it actually affects, like, the status of the base, losing these guns, but... Okay, Jennifer's fine, though. Jennifer's fine. She's fine, everybody. It's fine. It's fine. She's fine. We didn't kill all the worms, so we didn't get all the resources. If I had a full squad, I would have gotten, like, more money. But I did save money by not launching. I have not beat this game before. What I have done is at least gotten through a few missions, but this is the very beginning of it. I have not come close to beating it. No, sir. Because I just got it yesterday. Like, it's been around in early access or whatever, but... I think the first upgrade I'm going to make is that main reactor. I don't know if it's the best choice, but it's a choice. I managed to beat the first mission with one character, and I don't think it hurt. I don't think it damaged the city, right? City damage is the same, so I think we're okay. I think we're okay, but that was a little alarming. I almost goofed the first mission. I appreciate that you think I beat the game before after I almost goofed the first mission. But I did do it with one character, which does put me ahead, in a sense. If I can actually effectively take advantage of it. But no, I'm still very, very much learning and discovering. So wait, I was messing with this configuration, right? With the rocket launcher. Is that a good idea? Yeah. I mean, I do test, I am trying some wilder builds. It's true. I haven't been using armor enough, basically, and I'm actually putting armor on things now. Remove the self-destruct mechanism. Did I keep the melee weapon? I do lean into chaos. Yeah, I think not having armor has been a problem, so I'm gonna sacrifice some weight by, like, putting on a lot of armor. I'm gonna go with the heavy piercing bullets on this one. Because I don't think I was trying a different one with piercing and shotgun, but I think just relying on piercing is better. Maybe one. Yeah, this pip is. But that's interesting. Yeah, I can take away 2 pips from the damage here, and it doesn't affect the damage and penetration. So I might as well take those 2 pips and put them into accuracy. Although it's tempting to just go nuts with rate of fire. I'm experimenting a bit more with doing ammo economy stuff. Previously, I went with full rate of fire, and that's a lot of fun with machine guns, but it's scary when your people are reloading, so I was thinking... it helps to have more penetration value and stuff to deal with those armored opponents. So I made a gun that weighs 9. How much space do I have? Okay, if these 2 guns together would work. But how much did this one weigh? 12. Okay. So I can just take the rest of these points and do whatever I want with. Penetration as well. Just go nuts with the damage. So I made a pair of guns that were kind of incongruent. Is that the best way to do it? 9 and 15. I'm not sure if that distribution is actually the way I want to do that. Does it go down in a linear fashion? It does. Okay. Because sometimes there's this discrete math happening and I just don't know if, like... Yeah, it works. 9 and 15, do it. Or no, I did 9 and 9. I made it into the other gun. And good to see you again, Glurg. I'm back at it. I'm back at the robots. Oh no, wait. I went over the weight. I thought that was right. 9 and 15? Okay, we need to reduce this by 2 more points. Or three more points. I can do math. And we have a robot. Alright, it's done. Save that robot, I guess. Build that robot. Maybe I should have double-checked that robot. I believe it's fine. Alright, there's a reason I don't use the load configuration screen here, because if I do, it would overwrite, or it would cost me more engineers, basically. There's a strange reason, but I will fill in the other things. Hang on, someone's randomly... Okay, that's messing up the capture if I do that. Okay, sorry. Anytime I alt-tab on this, it messes with the capture. Whoops. I was just checking a direct message somebody sent to me. Alright, so I'm working with rockets. And I was looking at the spread fire. Well, let's just get the machine guns done. We'll take care of machine gun robots first. I like to make, like, complete machine gun robots and then complete, like, missile robots. Then I won't be able to use that. I'll have to make a new configuration after this, because I'm running out of missiles. So yeah, we're gonna keep this Pierce. Or I should just save a configuration for this. So we got, yeah, the weight at 9. Configuration saved for this gun. I'll copy it onto this machine gun and to this machine gun. So we got a pair of these weight 9s. And then I got a full suit of armor. Take out the self-destruct system. Right? Didn't that reduce the weight? Oh. Take out... I guess we'll take that melee weapon, too. And, I don't know, I don't feel like reconfiguring the weapon. Just add a bit of coding. Fantastic. And so remind me, again, it's like piercing... Yeah. And I modified the rate of fire and the accuracy slightly. Alright. That works. Most importantly, I'm actually putting armor on my mechs now. Okay, these are mechs that are completely empty, so then I can do a template on those, like, yeah, I can load this template. Perfect. And again, this template was the two slightly different piercing guns, but yeah. Done? Alright, now we gotta make 2 rocket mechs. Now these I gotta make from scratch. Or at least the first one. I can copy it. I can copy the second one. So I gotta decide how I'm gonna use these rockets effectively. Because they've always been a bit of a liability, but I think with all my mechs properly armored up, I'll be less of a liability with these rockets. That is my belief this time. Oh, I could have saved the configuration without the weapons in it. That would have worked for me. In fact, let's do that. And save. Alright, we got it armored up. And, let's see, how much weight do I have left? I have... Let's see, I'm gonna make a lighter weapon. I'm going to make these rocket launchers pretty light. That is fine. The interesting thing is, like, the weight goes down by 1, and then 2, and then 2, and then 1. And then 2. And then 2. So I might as well have one rocket launcher that weighs 3, is I guess my thought. I'll make that the spread launcher. I'll make this lightweight one the spread launcher, so it doesn't devour ammo quickly. And then I'm just gonna beef up its damage. Sounds good. Is it a good idea? I don't know, but we're cooking. We're cooking. Okay. And then I can just keep this one the same weight it currently is. And then this one. What would be the best bonus for this one? It's just, I really like the potential of the many shots, but... Increased projectile lifetime could be useful. I don't care about acceleration as much. I'm very tempted to do critical strikes again, but it seems dangerous. But it has less penetration, which maybe... Again, since we're armoring up... What the heck? Oh, this is my downfall. Okay, so for example... It was... I had one machine gun. The main thing is a machine gun with penetration. Because I've done it with 2 machine guns with penetrating bullets. And that's... The penetrating bullets on the machine guns is the main thing, but, like... I had one machine gun with penetrating bullets and the other one with, the shotgun style, that creates many shots. I had one of each. But I can say I've had better results with just doing double penetrating miniguns and just having them, like, beefed up. You can either do, like, high rate of fire or high damage. Like, high rate of fire is probably the easiest way to clear the whole thing. So does increasing the damage do bigger explosions? No, but it increases the damage considerably. I'm just gonna do high damage rockets. I'm a little scared of this one though. Oh wait, did I mess up my math? I sure did. Okay, I need to take 1 notch off of this. That's fine. Alright, that all looks good. Alright, so I've saved the punch card. Launch it. And I guess I'm gonna make the next mech the same thing. Mini rocket, big rocket. Although I don't have enough engineers, right? Okay. Let us continue our first day. So there's some storm monsters over here. That's no good. That's a difficulty 1 zone? This one says it's difficulty 4. I can see it. This is difficulty 2. But it looks fine. Difficulty 1. No difficulty at all, and it shows it as 2 skull in it. I think I want to go there. Let's go there, west. Okay. Okay, so this one's configured with 2 piercing machine guns, right? Yeah. Was one faster than the other? I forget. But you've got armor. I mean, yeah, you should be able to solo this mission. Okay, go. Go freeze.
Slow down.
Although the terrain. I didn't check this terrain. That's quite a choke point there. Interesting terrain around these parts. Alright, get out of that choke point before they spawn! Quick!
New position.
Wait, was this the guy with the high damage? I have the low rate of fire, high damage machine guns. But they're piercing. This is the kind of power that double machine guns has with piercing. It's pretty good. But yeah, now I'm actually putting, like, armor on my mechs. Before I was doing, like, a lightweight... Like, putting all my weight points into better guns slightly. I think it helps to actually coat your mechs in armor. It actually helps. Turns out. I'm just gonna avoid fighting the big guy for now. Hopefully... Oh, it looks like if I pass by here quickly, he won't catch me with his laser. But this was kind of a risk here. That circle was like... Okay, I was avoiding the laser, but that was like... That was a little scary. That pillar is being a bit of a nuisance. But yeah, going a higher attack power does give me my characters like better ammo economy, where before I was going high rate of fire. Which I could just shred things so much better, but I pierce a lot with these high damage piercing rounds. There's a lot of piercing. And so there's longer times between reloads. Like, now I'm reloading. I need to back off a bit, and now we're done. So I'm starting to believe in higher damage for the piercing bullets, basically speaking. But high rate of fire is also equally valid. You don't really need accuracy quite as much because you're fighting multitudes. I mean, it helps, but like... You're usually dealing with target-rich environments, so it's not so bad to be inaccurate. And I think I'm able to shoot this guy now thanks to my piercing bullet, so I'm not sure. Maybe you can shoot this guy through the shield normally. I don't know, I'm using piercing bullets so much I can't remember. But I think the piercing bullet's helping me defeat this guy and just kind of cheese him from a distance too, which I'm all about. Like, you could dive into that shield. But I can just be patient. Though it's tempting. It's getting tempting to dive into that shield. This is one of those cases where the accuracy would help. Or maybe if I got a slightly better angle. Because I'm shooting past some of these pillars. That looks like a slightly better angle. Here goes over there or something. I'm still wasting a lot of bullets on this pillar. I'm getting tempted to shield dive here. On this first mission, yeah. Or on these early missions? I mean, I'm not going to be going in with one guy with the later missions. Oh no, the bad terrain's making him confused. Alright, good, he's going around. Uh-oh. Oh no, free will. Take away his free will. You need to get close to that thing. He's got a minimum range. That thing would tear me apart. I just took a huge risk there because I got impatient.
New position.
There we go. That was a bit scary. And good to see you, Lemix. Lemix 2. Yeah, welcome.
Continue mission.
Yeah, my last time I played this, last stream, I had so many blunders. Don't worry, the blunders will be coming. Yeah, it's a good game. I think it's a good game. It's just very, very difficult, and it has a steep learning curve. Everyone agrees about this. But I think it's entirely doable. It feels like it's beatable in time. It's just one of those games where it's like, how should I put it? There's some games where you can make a mistake and it won't end things. This is a game where, like, you might not be able to see a mistake coming, and it will end you, and the only thing you can do is learn about it for next time. Like, there's a lot of things that'll just get you, like, I don't know, if you like making the mistake about going into, like, let's say a lava zone without proper, like, heat. You know, if you go underwater and you think you can handle underwater because you did, like, an underwater test of your weapons, but then you actually go underwater and then you get destroyed by the underwater guys because it's, like, actually worse than you think, was a thing that happened to me. It's like I tested my weapons underwater. It's like, I think I can get away without having the silly, because you can get these silly underwater bullets. It's like, I don't have the silly underwater bullets yet, but I bet I can just do an underwater mission. It'll be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. It was expressly not fine. They said it was fine. The boys on at the lab said it was fine, but it was not. It was very not fine. There's like a lot of little mistakes, and you'll make that mistake, and you'll die, and you'll go in and you'll think you're not making a mistake. You'll think everything's fine, but it's not. It won't. And it'll just ruin your run. And it's hard to accept that sometimes. But if you can handle that, this game's for you. And if you like deep customization, if you like deep robotic customization, and you're good about not getting frustrated, because it can be a little ragey. Not gonna lie. People have gotten mad about it. In, like, the reviews. People have been mad at this game in the reviews, essentially. And it's like, I get it. I get it. But I'm still down. Yeah, I thought I could get away with it because I did some weapons testing in the lab and it looked good, but... And also, like, XCOM. I feel like this game's kind of like XCOM in some ways. It's like, oh, well, that's just like Terror from the Deep. That's like the second XCOM. XCOM 2, where it's like, You know, not XCOM 2 that we know, but like, there was XCOM UFO Defense and then an XCOM. Like, that's... I love Terror from the Deep. I love the ocean. It'll be fine. It was bad. It looks like this city is lightly defended. And we're supposed to go to these cities to get clues. So I'm gonna go and try to get a clue, but I feel like there's extra bad stuff at cities, so I'm not gonna send one person. I'm gonna send, in fact, at least 2 people, maybe more. Who's healthy? It's Dom. He doesn't have the best reaction order. Okay, but Mark and Dom. Well, I do have a 3rd robot. Am I gonna try to do another solo mission somewhere? Like, I'm only gonna do a solo mission if it's only got, like, the basic enemies. I could see doing a solo mission over here, too, though. Dang. Alright. Alright, well, first, okay, we'll send Mark and Dom into the city. Oh, wait, but... Oh, one of my robots has got the rocket launcher, though. That last robot's got the rocket launcher. Hey, hang on. Mark. I guess get into that rocket launcher robot. So it'll be rocket launcher machine gun. And then that Mr. Green can go on the other mission alone, maybe. Depending on how this goes. Maybe I should send 3, though. Maybe I really should send 3, but we're gonna send 2 into the city. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Here we go! I'm really pushing it. I'm really pushing it, sending, like, not enough people. Alright, so we got narrow alleyways. Oh, shucks, I used my artillery. It's like, I can just use my artillery, maybe. Shucks, I used my artillery. Okay, no, back up. You got those big rockets. Hang on. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna handle this by firing at the enemies, and the rockets are gonna blow up walls, right? I think that my rockets will blow up the walls, because I don't have the drills. But I got the big critical rockets, and it's gonna start eating away. We're just gonna have to bombard this place for a while. The strategy is to bombard. Yeah, we're chipping away at the walls. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. As long as, like, the enemy doesn't escalate too much. Dude, they got worms? There's, like, sunbeams going around. Back up a bit. Back up. Yeah, we're just gonna have to bombard it. We'll chip away at the walls. I wish I could tell my boys to just shoot at the walls, but we'll just... So how are you all doing? We're gonna chill here for a bit. We're just gonna have to chill out here for a bit. You doing good? You having a good day? I'm having a good day now. Things were a bit hot earlier. It was like so hot in the studio I was having trouble thinking at one point, where I was just like looking at the configuration. And I couldn't like do numbers at all. But I'm feeling chill now. And it's feeling much cooler now that the sun's gone down. Oh, back up, back up! Backspace. Oh, they're both reloading. You're both reloading at the same time. The good news is our armor protected us. I think we got nibbled upon, but our armor protected us. You know, before I had lightly armored robots. Now I got fully dummy thick robots. And that is helping out. I am noticing the defense increase. Not a scratch on me from those nibblers. I like armor. I like good armor. Yeah! You run away! We're gonna destroy this city! We're finally getting this first spawner. It's taking a while. I probably should have brought the third guy. But he's gonna do another mission all on his own, so it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get 3 missions done on the first turn, because I'm an overachiever. This is working. Gotta watch out for that fire beam, but we're slowly making progress. I feel like they'll get a melee mech eventually. Like they'll just start like wearing them down. But maybe. Like, it seems like there's a limit on how much armor you could put. I wish I could just keep putting armor on. It'd be fun, though. It'd be fun if a melee robot could work out real well. But I think the bugs have an advantage there. Alright, let's get around this corner. We've chipped away at this corner. The critical rockets are kind of nice. One of the things I'm using is critical hit rockets. And the critical hit rockets have very little armor penetration. And I think that's helping out. I think that's making it so that I don't splash or that when I do splash myself, it doesn't penetrate my own robot's armor. Which I think that was the problem before, as I was doing critical rockets, but I didn't have the armor, and it was piercing my own armor and just wrecking me. So lesson learned. Armor is good. Armor is very good. It feels like you just want to have enough firepower to destroy anything before it touches you, and you kind of do. But things get out of hand real fast when you start getting hit. Because I think after you take a certain amount of damage, your, like, systems start getting hit. Not to mention that your pilots will get hurt and they'll freak out. And your robot will start taking damage and have various systems messed with. And I think, like, stability is a thing, so your robot might get knocked over or something, and then they'll just, like, be crawling all over you. Back up! Both of my guys are reloading at the same time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the crit mod and the penetration mod, like having weapons with penetration and then having weapons with crit, so that one person can get through the armor and the other person can blow up the things that don't have the armor. I feel like that's effective, yeah, and having a way to... If there's a way you can strip the armor off, yeah. Then the crit will become extremely effective. This is a long mission. This is gonna be a long one. Oh, machine gun guy, shoot. Shoot him. Oh, they all do? Oh, okay. Just kinetic sucks at it. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. So if you just keep shooting one of those rammers, you'll get it eventually, even if you have low armor penetration. It'll just take a long time. Like if you had a bunch of low damage bullet hoses, eventually you'd wear it down. We'll wear it down eventually. But yeah. But since you have bullet hoses, that'd be the worst way to do it since it's kinetic. So, like, explosives, yeah. And that makes sense. Or energy. It makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, there is just something delightful that, like, chain guns going, like, high rate of fire does to the human brain. I love doing bullet hoses in games. I love it very much. I've played Team Fortress, and I've had good times as the Heavy. The Heavy was one of my more used classes. I learned to appreciate medics, and I learned to do 180s to attempt to defend myself from spies, because spies and snipers love taking out heavies. Oh no, oh no! We got beat up a bit there, but no damage. Although it looks like there's a symbol on us now. There is some sort of status effect symbol. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, an alien base? I have discovered some alien bases. And been inside. That's usually... I've had a few runs end in the base, where I just went in. Because I don't think I should have gone in yet. I wasn't ready, but I did. And it's just... it's very powerful. I did destroy one. I did destroy an alien base by using a nuke on it. I had let a lot of time pass, and I researched nukes. And I found a base, and I lost. I got wiped by a base, and then I nuked it. So technically, I did destroy a base after it wiped me. I had a sour grapes nuke on a base. But technically, that is destroying an alien base. So I have done that. I have successfully destroyed an alien base. Because after you research nukes, you just get nukes. They just give you nukes. It's like, here you go. You'd think you'd have to actually, like, build the nukes? Nope. Yeah, I'm a tenacious guy. I played it out till the bitter end. Well, also I was streaming, so it's just one of those things. But I played my horrible game to the bitter end, and I just kept like scraping by and continuing on days. And I managed to research the tank. And whenever you research a new, which is like the biggest robot, I researched the tank, the biggest robot chassis you can get. And, yeah. No, I wouldn't save scum on a stream, definitely. But that is a thing that I have done when I was young. Like, or in XCOM, yeah, totally. I would do that. Well, just like in Half-Life, when you're like playing like Half-Life when you're a kid, and you just want to get through the game, and you beat the game on normal, it's like, well, I want to beat the game on hard. And so it's like, I beat Half-Life on like the hardest setting by like... I beat Half-Life on the hardest setting and a lot of I beat a lot of first-person shooters in the old days on the very highest difficulty setting. But it involved save state or save game, quick save, load game. Die, load game, die, load game. Make like 5 steps of progress, kill one enemy, save game. You know. And it's like, is that... How much of a victory is that, really? Jesus, the beam is coming. We gotta back up, back up. The beam is coming, the beam. The beam of light that roams the city. It's like, I feel like I could do it again and die less times, because I've successfully gotten through it. And so you do learn some things. But I mean, I must have died like 1,000 times. Or yeah, like in XCOM, you fire a shot. You don't want to lose one of your guys, like your little really high level guy. And so it's like, damn it, and you like, or you saved in not the greatest position, so you like load again and again until that alien misses, and you load again and again until you can make that like 50% shot. I think it was a sunbeam. I forget. I think it was in like the Terrain Legend or something. I think it mentioned it as a feature somewhere. I might just be making that up. I might just be like deciding what it is graphically, but I feel like there was some sort of sunbeam terrain feature in like the legend, and I assumed that was what it was, but now I'm having doubts. It makes me think of the fire tornadoes and Helldivers too, I can say that though. I think those are kind of funny, like, the fire tornadoes and Helldivers can actually be helpful. But sometimes I like to, especially before they upped the fire damage, I have the armor that gives me, like, extra invincibility time or extra stim pack time. And so I would intentionally walk into the fire. I would intentionally walk into the fire of fire tornadoes. Just because I thought my guy slowly screaming on fire, because it was like the fire noises were funny. And then I would just inject myself and be on fire for long periods of time. I would just walk around because I had extra stim packs and I could just be fine on fire for a long time. And sometimes it actually kind of helped in a weird way because I could have the preemptive regeneration. I wish I could actually use a stim pack before I was injured. So getting injured with something like that does small ticks, so I could use a stim pack, actually had tactical advantages. I think I've done that. Oh no, I just did that. Yeah, I think I've done that before. Yeah. So if you wanted to... Oh yeah, so if I was like panicking, like don't blow yourselves up, I could actually like turn off a weapon and not blow myself up. Actually, yeah, I could have actually used that to my advantage if I was thinking about it.
New position.
That's a good point. It's like I think I clicked on it or learned about that and then never did it again. Yeah. I wish I would have thought about that the time I used those big rockets. Is that sunbeam killing the enemies? I think it is. I think they're all walking into the sunbeam and exploding. I don't even think we need to shoot right now. Alright, I'm a little worried about it, guys. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'm worried that they might, like, falter for a second. Did I just wear them down where they just ran out of bugs? No, okay. I just walked out of their, like, spawn radius or something. Because I've been in this mission for a while. You can see I've slowly carved my way through this city. I can't really make much progress without, like, just, like, rubbing down some corners. The sunbeam's coming back, isn't it? Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, yeah, the Metalite repair bills can get kind of big. They sure can. It can add up. We almost can see this enemy spawner. We just need to slowly advance. We almost got an angle on it. We almost got our firing angle. There's something kind of ridiculous about this. Oh, the beam's coming though. Is it? I don't think it's gonna come this way, but I'm a little paranoid. I think if that beam touches us, it's gonna cook us so fast. I don't want to find out, but I imagine, considering how concentrated that beam is and what it did to those insects, I'm thinking that just vaporizes things pretty quickly. Like, I question whether or not I can get out of it and survive. So I'm gonna subtly keep my eye on that thing. I think we're almost getting hits on this. We're so close. I think, yeah, I'm at max zoom out. Okay, just scoot up just a little bit. Wait, do we have any no way, I used up all my artillery, of course. Silly. We discussed that so much earlier. I almost thought this was like a different mission or a different day. It's been so long. I was like, maybe I have an artillery strike by now. You've had plenty of time to reload. Almost got it. We've damaged it. It's freaking out. It's panicking. got it. We finally got it. We got it. Alright. If we touch this turret will activate. I'm gonna make a play for it. Alright. Turret is active. Back up just in case it, like, blows up or something. Let the turret do the work. Yeah, yeah, alright. Home stretch. We gotta get this guy. Will my guys shoot at it? I wish I could tell my guys just to start shooting. I don't have the drill where I can't carve through the walls either, so we're just gonna have to scoot up. Do I get in there or do I scoot back? I'm gonna peck at it a bit and scoot back. I don't want to screw up after all this. Alright, let's get in there! Now let's get in there. His shield's down. You fool! We realize you only turn clockwise! If only he learned to turn counterclockwise. Oh, it was a little bit of a risk, though. I'm gonna grab these. I don't know if I need to, but I'm gonna. Just as a celebration. We did it! You did it, Dom and Mark! It just took forever. It just took forever. Alright, cool. Now we got some new scientists, and we got some new engineers, which is really good to have early on. That's a powerful first turn. This is a strong first turn. I feel like it would be reasonable to just be like, this is good. Let's stop here. And actually, I think I might, because the one territory... Or no, this is the territory. There is a territory that only has insects. Donald? Hang on. Are you the man for the job? Well, Zed's got more health, though. But you've got good reactions. Donald? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to send you in. Get in there! Get in there, Donald! You can do it. Oh, wait. Okay, so we got an alien thing over there. Spawner. Got another spawner here, another spawner there, another spawner there. Alright.
New position.
We're just gonna go around this clockwise.
New position.
I believe in you, Donald. Alright, that's one spawner. Alright, he's reloading. Complete. That's another spawner. Fantastic. I think Donald's got this. By God. He's got this. That's some weird janky movements you're doing there, Donald. Donald? I need to give him a new order. We're just gonna walk by this. We're gonna deal with this later. We gotta get the spawners. Well, actually, the spawners aren't spawning. I mean, I guess we could sit there and shoot this. Now we'll deal with that later. I mean, there's no worms, so this shouldn't be bad. There's nothing else to escalate the situation. Yeah, and these are in a nice line. Perfect for the piercing bullets. Perfect for the piercing bullets. You're lined up perfectly. Fantastic. Revenge is mine. Revenge is mine. The vengeance. Oh, it feels so good after all these failed runs. Alright, now the big guy himself. I'm just gonna sit here and snipe this guy. It looks like we're hitting him just fine. The reason I made the risky play in the other one is because that's like, there's all those choke points, and I had the rocket guy, so... There goes his bubble. Although now I'm thinking about closing in. It's fine, we'll take our time. We'll take our time about this. Maybe maneuver over here. We'll get ready to make an assault. There's good terrain over here if I was to do it. Oh, we got him. All right.
Continue mission.
Fantastic. All right. So that's the end of our first turn. Oh, wait. Did I spend my components? I think I forgot my components. Yeah, city. Oh, no, I got 25. Okay. I want to save those. Production. Let's see. I think... Well, we will need more components, so... Get those on the way. Anything else I'm gonna need? Not that I can make with the number of engineers I have right now. Nor can I do research with the 20 scientists, so, next day. I don't know what this symbol on the calendar means. Like a person. Did we get a new pilot? Is that it? No. Maybe somebody was done with something. Oh yeah, I can produce this last robot. So this has... Is everything good? Yeah, okay. Same setup as the other one. Alright. Sounds good to me. Alright, well this one looks pretty easy. Again, this is one of those ones that I could get away with sending just one person. This one has a 3, a number 3 near it, like it's a 3 difficulty zone. And this one has a number 4. Isn't that like... Isn't that what this, like, triangle means? I thought that's what it meant. So it's like... I probably shouldn't just send one person this way, basically. Whereas I feel I could get away with it here. Or even here. Or here, just because it shows the basic insect symbol. Alright, well, we'll move our city left. Just considering all my options. I guess I will attack this number 4. But since it's a number 4, I'm paranoid about it, so I'm gonna send... Jennifer. And should we send Mark here? Who else do we have in the pilots list? Give me something that's a bit more green. Zed's got a lot of vitality. Put him in Marshmallow. Alright, and we'll have Jennifer and Zed. Hopefully that should be okay. And hopefully I'm being needlessly paranoid. There's one spawner. Is there any, like, crazy monsters? No, there's, like, I mean, there's the worms and stuff. Yeah. Maybe the 4 isn't, like, the difficulty like I'm thinking. Oh, right, this is the one that was configured with the one heavy piercing gun and the one shotgun type. That's an interesting configuration. It's not my best work, but it works. I think I prefer the piercing, yeah. But we get to see the shotgun type in action. I mean, it works. It helps defend. But it's more of a defensive countermeasure than it is, like, actually good at actually hurting things. Still, this mission seems to be going swimmingly. It'll be just fine, this mission. There's 2 spawners right there. How much artillery do I have? Okay, 1 artillery, yeah. I think we just get like 1 reload per day or something like that. Oh yeah, we're just tearing through this place. No problem, no problem at all. So these worms, I didn't realize they were the ones that were doing this, but they grow like a pair of like these little pustules at the end that become a pair of turrets. They have ambushed me a number of times because I didn't understand that game mechanic. They can come through the walls and stuff, and those turrets, these turrets, do a lot of damage. They can just rip you to pieces, essentially. So, you gotta watch out for those worms. Like, you think those worms aren't a threat, and they mostly aren't, but then they are. Yeah, good morning, Aaron. Good to see you. Yeah, I really wanted to get back to this game. Like, I just needed some time to cool off. The studio was really hot. I needed to relax and stuff. I was literally having trouble thinking and doing math and just like I don't know, I just needed a small break from the game and I'm doing much better now. We're doing much better now. Like I literally couldn't do what I set out to do because I had it turns out I had good RNG when I did the stuff offline, and I tried to reproduce it online, and I realized that I just needed to choose a new start location. It was my start location that was the problem. My starting location was not good. But it worked out for me that the one time I had played, it worked out for me, but it turns out that I was just really lucky, and that it's not that the other start position I was trying in the previous stream was not a good start position unless you're tremendously lucky, and that it is a very good start position, and I hadn't realized how tremendously lucky I was when I did the testing offline. That's basically it. And these things happen. And so I thought I was having bad luck, but it was more like I was just not having the good luck I previously had. Which is even more problematic. Like, there was some AI problems I had and stuff, and I spoke of bad RNG, and that was true as well, but there was also that I formulated my tactics based off of good RNG. And that's not exactly a good way to formulate tactics, that's for sure. It's good to have good luck, though. Yeah. For whatever reason, your people with missile launchers don't even fire when the shield's up. We're almost through it. I'm just gonna chill out. I could attack and take this thing out faster, but I'm just a little worried my people might mess it up. This giant guy shoots a laser. He shoots a really powerful laser that does more damage as it ticks. Oh, maybe I will move it. Get him! I said I wasn't, but then I get impatient. It's like, I think I can do the timing. I think it's fine. We've softened him up. Yeah, we got him. All right. Gotta be careful with that, though. Yeah, except for I also am using, I learned how to use the rocket launchers properly. Basically, I needed to have way more armor. I've got thicker armor on my robots. I had sacrificed some armor for firepower previously, and I realized that, like, I don't need the armor to protect me from the insects as much as I need the armor to protect me from myself and my own explosions. I do need the armor. Mostly to protect me from myself. And then I configured my rocket launchers so that they generally couldn't pierce my own armor. Like, that was a good way to do it. I think somebody mentioned that previously, but I didn't fully understand. Like, how the armor values worked and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna send Freeze here on another solo mission. I think he can handle this.
Slow down. New position.
Wait, hang on. Always evaluate the battlefield. So we got a worm there. Spawner there.
Continue.
Go for that enemy spawner.
New position.
This is getting a little concerning. Okay, good. Got that spawner. Now all our enemies are coming from one direction. I'm a little worried about the worms in this one. And the terrain's a little awkward, but I think everything should be fine. We're just gonna flank way around this. Oh, and there's a spawner on this edge. Yeah, go for that. Alright, we're reloading. Back up a bit, yeah. We got plenty of ammo. Keep moving. Alright, another spawner down. We're gonna have to reload soon. Back up. I kind of wish I could order my people to reload. Or some little things like that. If there is a way to do that, I don't know how. I don't think you can. Although it makes me wonder, if I click on the ammo symbol, will it? I don't want to do that right now and make him reload and screw up, but... yeah, I probably would have. Yeah, no, I don't think there is. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, this is this UI element. That's right. That removes the UI elements, which is kind of nice for cinematic. I guess I should have been using this view. It like looks nicer for stream purposes. course, I'm missing this information, but there's a few dials and doodads I can't do, though. But I can see a lot more. It makes me more situationally aware when I'm looking for those, beams and stuff. Alright, I'm not doing a lot of damage here. I was hitting... My guy was hitting this thing, but I need to get those spawners. The spawners are over here and nestled there. Like, I could go for the big guy here, but I'm not gonna make... It's gonna be really slow going if I don't get these spawners. These ones are nestled in a bunch of little pillars, which is kind of annoying, and there's some rough terrain there, but we can do it. Yeah, just reload. Alright, load it up. Now let's advance. Oh, shucks. Okay, this worm's coming up and it's distracting my fire. It could potentially deploy turrets if it gets mad. Alright, we're gonna move around. We're gonna move around. That worm popping out is like, making me paranoid. We're just gonna take our time about this. You don't want to rush when you're alone. Alright, I think we're getting some hits. Yeah, we're getting some piercing shots that are hitting that. That worm really wants to protect that spawner. I feel like that worm's being aggressive. He's just kind of moving around randomly, but the way you happen to be moving. Alright, we're gonna get this spawner. Now get off of the rough terrain. The AIs kind of break when you get on rough terrain. Alright, we got one. I just gotta get this second one. And we're home free. Reload. Alright, heck yeah. Now let's hunt down these worms. Because I think if I fail to hunt these down, I don't get all the resources, so we gotta do that. We're gonna hunt down the worms before we defeat the boss. Got him. No turret spawned. The worms are pretty sturdy, but no, I don't have rockets on this one. This one's just double machine guns. But I do have the machine guns that are, high damage and piercing. These are my armor-piercing machine guns, so we should be good. Oh, he built the turrets. He built turrets. Back up. Okay, we're fine. The attack radius of that turret is that big. We'll also have to avoid that while avoiding the big guy. And the worm went into the walls. You jerk. Did he leave? I think that worm might have just straight up left the map. Well, that's some money I won't get. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna flank around the top. So I can get this clear line of sight. I didn't know worms would leave sometimes, but he just left. No, don't get that close. He was trying to get path this way around the rough terrain. We're just gonna siege this guy from here. It might take a little bit, but we're gonna win this mission. Okay, I can get a little closer. How's my free will slider? Okay, down at the bottom. They do adjust themselves little bits, so, like... I don't want to get this circle too close to that circle. Oh, is that his health bar? If that's his health bar, it is gonna take a bit. I know I could actually see health bars on enemies. Okay, but now his shield's gone. I think that is his health bar. Okay, I might want to be more aggressive then. Alright, sneaking. Well, no, I can't rotate around this guy. Back up again, back up. I can't there was rough terrain there. I was gonna, like, rotate around with him. At least I did some more damage when I got aggressive there for a second, but... Well, we got him halfway. This is one of those instances where, yeah, it would have been nice to have the rockets or have, gosh, just like a little more accuracy on my guns. If I put a few more points into accuracy, that would have been nice. Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage. With this setup, I'm actually not doing a lot of damage. We almost got him. Okay, this time. I'm gonna charge. I can see his. Now that I can see his health bar definitively, I can charge up and get him. And it'll be A-okay. Yeah, okay. Done. Wait, come on out. Oh, I wasn't quite on the win spot. Alright, so how much resources did we get out of that? 210 of this Scalanit, which is the one I care the most about. So, hell yeah. I mean, we got a lot of everything. We're doing just fine. Okay, so I can do another mission here. This isn't a bad place. I've got 3 robots left. One with rockets and 2 with machine guns. There's a difficulty 1 here and a difficulty 3 here. Or it has the number 3 on it. Alright, so I'll do this number 3 and I'll send both Mark and Donald. Yeah.
Slow down. Continue.
Okay, so this one shouldn't be as bad because I actually have 2 people.
Continue. New position.
And And we've actually explored a large number of squares. Because part of this is searching for enemy bases. We are searching for enemy bases quite quickly while we do this. Even though we're doing these small basic victories. No enemy base here. Yeah, the rockets help a lot. Oh, there's a worm over there. I want to get that worm before he leaves. I didn't realize that worms could leave the map on you and take their resources with them. Now that I know that's the case, I'm gonna hunt those worms down. Oh, they're both reloading at the same time. Reload, boys! Okay, good. Donald says we're all gonna die. Calm down, Donald. You just chose to reload at the same time, that's all. I could follow the worm that way, but there's rough terrain. There's so much rough terrain there, I have to go around the edge. Yeah, the other resources are still staying on the ground. I could swear I saw the head, like, absorb those resources a previous time. Oh, Donald, what are you doing? I left you unattended. Alright, this is fine. Everything's fine. Oh, there's two spawners up there we need to take care of. Maybe we should just go for those spawners instead of the worm. Okay, we'll get those spawners and then we'll get that worm. That worm better not get away. Oh, we're both reloading. Reload! There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, we'll just fight through here. Eventually our rockets will destroy these little blocks. And it'll give us a clear line of fire. And we're getting that spawner. Got it. Alright. Wait, is that within range? Back up. Okay, no, we're good. I'm watching that worm. I want to get that worm. Alright, I think we can take this one. Alright. And now the worm... There we go, is barely alive.
Continue mission. New position. Continue mission.
Okay, I think it auto-harvests everything that's out there. I'm pretty sure. Alright. That's a good profit on that mission. Now, the question is, does Dom want to go out on a solo mission? Yeah, Dom, you can do this one.
Slow down. Continue.
Hey, Kurt. Good to see you.
New position.
This run is doing much better. Much, much better. I was finally able to do what I was able to do off stream, basically. The biggest thing I realized is that I was starting in the wrong spot. I had the wrong starting position. But also using armor. Using armor has helped a lot. Like thicker armor. Yeah, I saw that. I saw your message. It does indeed help. But yeah, apparently my, one of my biggest issues with the missiles was I just wasn't putting enough armor on my mech, so I just, like, if you keep the, if you keep the armor piercing low enough, you can splash yourself without getting hurt, basically. But I wasn't doing full armor, so I made more weight allowances and tried to get as much armor as possible on my mechs. Oh. Okay, Tom took a hit there. We're getting this spawner. Slowly but surely. Okay, we got it. There's a worm coming. I'm a little paranoid about it. Alright, reloading. Okay, we can just move along this bottom edge to get to that next spawner. I do have an artillery shot I could use if I need it. But I think I can handle this one without it. Yeah, apparently if you use the critical damage modifier or the spread one, you can, like, There's ways of configuring the missile launcher so it doesn't like get through your armor basically by lowering its damage. So yeah, I try to keep the missile launcher. Oh shit! I try to keep the missile launcher on low damage. I almost got zapped by the big guy. Or well, low armor penetration. It doesn't have to be low damage, but lower armor penetration than the armor you have. This is the main thing. And just big beefy armor just helps you make mistakes too. Or just makes life more forgiving. Oh, there's a spawner there. It's like... Okay, we'll get that spawner. Is the radius of that circle gonna touch me? It might. Back up just a hair. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little dance here. Yeah, move forward a bit. Oh, the frickin' worm dropped off turrets too. What a jerk. Okay, my situation just got a little complicated. This is like a nice fortress this guy's in. I might want to call in an artillery strike just to help me out a bit here. I mean, I'm kind of sniping at him, but he's like doing little snipey bursts. It's gonna take a long time for me to kill this boss with just Dom here. When he's behaving like this. Alright, yeah, I don't think I can handle. I don't think I can handle this. We're gonna artillery strike around here and just try to, like, rip up the terrain, I guess, because the artillery strike's not gonna get through his bubble. I don't think it will, anyways. So I think I'm literally gonna put it here. Try to blow up these turrets and rip through the terrain a bit, I guess. It feels like kind of a waste of our... Whoops, I just did it. I was gonna say, it feels kind of a waste of an artillery strike, though. I meant to left click to move the screen, but I did it.
New position.
Well, yeah, I cleared up things a bit. I was still deciding. And I clicked the wrong click. Well, I got that turret, but I can't get the next turret. But I can snipe the big guy more easily, can't I? Why is Dom firing in fits and bursts, though? How dare you, worm. How dare you show your ugly face here. He spawned more turrets! Back up, Dom! Back up, back up! I didn't expect the worm to make more turrets that fast. What a jerk, this worm. That worm doesn't have much life left. It can't. It can't have much life left. Oh yeah, I want its resources. Yeah, he is just doing his job. How dare he do his job well. Alright, get that guy. Get that worm. Is he leaving? I've had worms, like, leave before, too. You bastard! He left! He took his resources and left! He was barely alive! Well, I guess I don't have to deal with him anymore. He was barely alive. Alright, the best firing angle as I have on this creature is just down here. And it's gonna take a bit. But at least we don't have a worm that's gonna get in the way. Oh yeah, shoot that turret. Can you shoot that turret? It'll make my life easier if I can get that out of the way. Or at least Dom's firing at full rate of fire here. Like this works. Before he was firing in fits and bursts. Yeah, this seems okay. Well, except for like... this meter is his health. So I do want to get closer, but I can't. I can't get closer as long as that... Oh wait, did I kill the turret? Oh, I killed the turret. That's why he's shooting at the boss now. Okay, cool. Let's try to get closer. I was gonna say, that might have been a bit late, but no, we're in. We are in, okay. This would have taken so much longer if I hadn't done this. But now I can just point blank kill him. Yeah, alright.
Continue mission.
Continue the mission. Continue the mission. Get that worm. Go get that worm. The mission isn't over till you go get that worm, Dom. How could you let him get away? Alright, so we've covered a good amount of territory. I'm gonna take the city to the west. I've got some extra engineers. Got a bunch of extra rocket launchers. I'm gonna be getting some free weapons from research. I plan to make more robots. Like, research more robots. But I guess for now, just give me more parts. We're always gonna need more parts for the city. Is everything else good? Yeah. Next day. Okay, how's the world map look now? Oh, do we research something? Oh, we did. The cannon, yeah. And now we can research new robots. Well, the scaffolding to get more robots. So this says a 5 right here. I don't know what that means exactly anymore. Because I thought that was like the difficulty level. But now I don't know anymore. Yeah, I ended up restarting. Good to see you, Nighthawk. Like, I feel like this is difficulty 5, but I don't really know. The counts of hives for the surrounding nine tiles. Oh, right! Like, didn't this game have something like some sort of Minesweeper quality, too? Yeah. Yeah, so those are the Minesweeper numbers. I get it. I get it now, yeah. No, that's fine. But now I understand. I didn't even get like how this game had a Minesweeper thing going, but yeah, now. So yeah, there's five hives nearby, so this could be a hive. Good to see you again, Creeper Cracker. Welcome back. The numbers on the map indicate the number of enemy bases, labyrinths, within a radius of 1 cell. Right, it is on the legend. I've had problems in caves. Like, I've underestimated caves too many times. And this tile has a heat of 107, because that is a wasteland. Wastelands are pretty hot, turns out. So I don't think I want to go into the wasteland. So I'll send a team of 2. This way. I mean, this looks like a thing that I would send 1 person to do. Yeah, turning off the self-destruct can be helpful. It certainly can be. I find getting rid of the self-destruct thing is very helpful. Okay, yep, let's go. Let's do it. Like, I was second guessing whether or not there's a hive in this sector. Oh wow, it looks spooky here. No, I reconfigured them. Plus, I'm using thicker armor now. Which is working a lot better. Oh, this is the mech I configured with the weird, like, shotgun-style machine gun. One of them. I have 1 shotgun style and 1 piercer. It was a weird choice. A party of sorcerers throwing fireballs everywhere. Basically, that's basically what it was, yeah. Lot of collateral damage. Oh yeah, there's no enemy base here. It's actually kind of surprising considering there was a number 5. But I guess I could have done some math and like, or not math. I could have done some logic, numbers logic, and maybe figured it out at this point. Yeah, it did work good on the laser worm heads, yeah. we're getting these spawners. Okay, we're reloading. Both people are reloading at the same time. Back up. Zed. Okay. Zed was getting nibbled on, but thankfully having higher armor does make a huge difference. He didn't actually get through. Taking a bit of a risk here, but I want to kill this more quickly. There we go.
Continue mission.
Now, I might be making a mistake. Hopefully, I believe that all the things get collected without me going around collecting them all, right? Like, it feels like it. Or am I missing out? Because it feels like there's more here found than there would have been. It feels like everything's getting collected. I don't know for sure. Like, I'd have to double check, like, the math of if I collect everything versus not collecting everything. But, like, as long as you kill all the worms. Like, you do have to kill the worms, but I don't think you have to pick everything up. Though I'm not sure. I'm paranoid about it. For me, it was kind of complicated to like select one individual mech and then select the others. Like, it just became complicated. Not that it isn't a good idea. It's just like, I know you can like hit like number 1 and select one mech, and then like unselect him and stuff. It just or area select, but for some reason. It seems simple, but then, like, when I try to do it in practice, it's like commanding the people is already complicated enough without having one person that needs to stay forward. I don't feel like I could manage it properly. I probably could, but I have concerns. All right, I have 4 more pilots and 4 more mechs. I keep looking at that cave. I feel like I could get through this mission with one solo character easily, but maybe I should... Like, going... The amount of resources offered by a cave is always so tempting. But then, when I go in there, it's always worse than I expect. And that's too hot. I don't know specifically how bad these worms are, but 1,000 health and the bullets and stuff, it seems bad. I haven't dealt with those yet. I could potentially deal with rammers. Let's go and deal with this rammer mission. Let's see, what am I looking at? Like... How many people do I want to send in for this? Against rammers? We'll send in 3 people against them. Or maybe I should just do a full squad for this one. Just in case things go wrong. After all, I've been pushing pretty hard here. No, we'll just go with 3. We'll send in these 3, it'll be fine.
Slow down.
I'm still a little intimidated by rammers, but I think we can handle it. Okay, Spawner, spawner, spawner. 3 there. 1 up there. And 1 near the nest. Or near the big guy.
Continue. Position.
Yeah, we got a lot of firepower. It feels pretty good. I'm a very, very big fan of these piercing machine guns. They have changed my life. Oh, and I see the enemies struggle with bad terrain too? Or no, maybe just the Charger's moving slow for a start, but then he... No, this Charger's just kind of move slow at first. Then they charge. I don't think he's caring about the rough terrain at all. Alright, they've thrown down some turrets, which is annoying. Thankfully, with the rockets, we can make shorter work of them. Oh, we got Chargers. Okay, back up a bit. Those Chargers are tough. Alright, very good. And our missiles are slowly chipping away at the terrain, which I love. It's a slow process, but eventually you'll get through it when you destroy the terrain like that. Oh, that worm is sneaking up on us. I don't like it. I've had worms sneak up and do some covert some real covert nonsense, like in a cave. One time a worm appeared behind us in a cave and just set up turrets behind us and it was all over. And so I no longer underestimate the worms, or I try not to. Because those turrets are powerful. Is that worm trying to leave? I think that worm might be trying to leave the mission area. Chase him down! Don't let him get away! He's fleeing! Good. Oh, there's a rammer over there. It's like, what else are we shooting at over there? Oh. I think I got rammed, but I didn't get hit. Or I didn't actually get hurt. I'm not sure. Oh, his shield is down. Alright, charge. Kill that guy. Yeah.
Continue mission.
Fantastic. And again, hopefully it auto-collects everything. I'm really hoping it is. Because otherwise I'm wasting a lot of, Otherwise I'm wasting a lot of resources, but it looks like it. Yeah, 300. Hell yeah. Okay, so now I'm just Dom. So Dom, you've done a solo mission before and you're gonna do it again. Get out there.
Slow down. New position. Slow
Hang on.
down.
I don't have my camera control. So we got worm, egg.
New position.
Alright, this way. It's time for him to dominate. Yeah. It's gonna take a long time, but yeah, he's gonna dominate. It's not gonna be a fast mission.
New position.
This is looking a little complicated right here, but we're gonna get these eggs. I'm making a hard push here. Yeah, popped one. Don't you run away. You get back here. So that's 2 spawners. Don't think there's any spawners over there. Alright, hopefully moving through this area is not going to freak him out too much. Actually, maybe Dom is going to dominate. He's going through this level pretty fast. I can't really think of a better Dom joke anyways. The only thing I can think of is something about, like, Dom Irera. I think they used Dom Irera in, what was an episode? Did he appear in an episode of Stargate once? I know he was in, like, a lot of old comedies, like Cannonball Run. It's gonna be like Cannonball Run over here. With a bunch of people in cars. Jackie Chan, Dom Irera. Let's get as many cars and celebrities as we can. Except for it's mechs this time. Except for this time he's in a mech suit. Man, that'd be kind of cool. Isn't that like basically most animes now that I'm thinking about it? I started thinking, man, wouldn't it be cool if Jackie Chan was in a robot suit? You know, giant anime robot suit. It's like, man, a fist fighter guy, a martial artist in a robot suit is basically every anime, though, isn't it? Like, very few of the robots, or like anime girls, but like, oh, which Gundam was it? One of the Gundams. A lot of the Gundams are like martial artists, though. Aren't they? Or no, I'm thinking of like, oh, which Gundam was it? Like the one where he was like... did the shining finger. that like Burning Gundam or something? I forget. I'm forgetting my Gundams now. I'm having trouble sealing the deal on this last guy. I might need to call in an... Oh, I don't have any artillery. That's right. It's like, I might need to call in helpful artillery. Okay, well, maybe kill that worm. I'm worried that worm's gonna set up its turrets again. Oh, it really put... Oh, no, no, no! Back up, back up, back up! I've never seen one of those worms fling a turret so far. It shot it at me. It was sitting right next to me. He practically hit me with the turret. If Dom didn't get out of there fast, that could have been bad. Alright, well, forget that area. We're just gonna take out this egg. That worm can get away. That one can get away with it. If he flees the map and gets away, that's fine. Good riddance. Annoying. Annoying worms. Basically, if you missed something, I don't know if, like, yeah, Twitch, if you had, like, if you missed something there, but, like, a worm just flung an egg at me so far that it practically smacked Dom. One of those, like, turret things, and, yeah. I had to flee. I had to flee from it. Worms are up to their shenanigans. Worm shenanigans. Yeah, he wanted me to have it. That was like the furthest I've seen those like turret like sack egg things. That's the furthest I've seen one get flung. Oh yeah, and then he fled the scene. And then he got away, he fled the scene. The scene of the crime. This guy's gonna be kind of hard to kill by sniping on him. I'm gonna have to get in there. No, 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 don't go too fast. The times 2 is kind of messing with me there. It's kind of making me... I've never played Simpsons Hit and Run, but I've heard it's good. I kind of want to play it. Along with, like, there's a bunch of other Simpsons games. Because I beat the first Simpsons game, like Bart's Nightmare. I beat that one on Nintendo. But growing up, I owned the second Simpsons game on Nintendo, and that one is, that one's not as good as the first one, basically. But it's also hard. I never beat it. Dom gained a lot of experience there. I forget what the title of that second Simpsons game, but you're like going around the world. Like, was it like the Simpsons versus the world or something like that? Like, I remember like the first stage is like the Great Wall of China, and the second stage is like, an ice cave. And stuff. And it just gets real hard real fast. Ew. My cat's meowing at me. Yeah? It is 1 a.m. here. It just became 1 a.m. But we're doing real well. This new run, it's Wednesday. We're about to wrap up Wednesday. Things are going real good this time. I think this is a better start position than over here. I think this is a better start position. I think mostly I'm benefiting from a really good start position. I mean, some tweaks in my strategy, yes. It's a combination of my strategy being better and my start position being better. And just me being just a bit smarter about which missions I choose. I.e. the easy ones. Alright. The easy missions that don't get me killed. Maybe I should have used up my engineers and made even more components. I can still do that. Oh, and we must have got a free cannon, because I've got the cannon researched. Yeah, we do. Gotcha. Or at least like the later XCOM. Like the original XCOM, you didn't have to ignore easy missions. Well, I mean, I guess you kind of could. It was more like you couldn't ignore like terror sites. Well, it depends on if you had enough ships, because sometimes if you didn't have like your scanners, you only count the new ones. Gotcha. I haven't, honestly, Nighthawk, I've only played like a tiny bit of one of the newer ones. I've basically only played the old ones. But I have not played through the new ones. But I probably should. I mean, I don't have anything against him. I mostly just really love just destroying I mostly just love the terrain destruction. It did. The old ones were slower. The old ones were definitely slower. I've seen the gameplay of the new ones, and I can tell you that, like, they did make the gameplay, like, snappier and stuff. Unless you could do things faster if you did, like, there were some ways I would make things faster by, like, either using less people, and just, like, your people would get super elite because you didn't have as many, and then, the few characters you use would get way more experience. Or you bring in the tanks. You had tanks in the early ones, and they would take up more slots for people and were tough. Oh yeah, I've heard there's some really cool XCOM mods in general. These caves just got worse. Not that I was planning to go in them anyways. So this is a number 6 on it. And again, just to check my understanding. So there's 6 bases around this. Labyrinths. And we know one isn't here because I explored it. And there's 5 around this one. And so wait, basically this is a labyrinth. This cave has got a labyrinth in it. If I'm checking my understanding here, my very basic, if this is Minesweeper and this is a 1 and I've explored these, I'll just put an exclamation point there, right? Does that seem right? I think that seems right. Even though the cave is awful, it's more awful because there's a labyrinth in there. Yeah, because I've explored all these. All these are explored squares, and this is a 1. Okay. Good to know. I'm looking at this map, and I'm thinking about this now. So, like, this has nothing. So that's 1 of the 6. Then there's 5 around this one, and we know it's not this one, or the one it's on. And here's 1. So basically, one of these squares is not, because there's only 4 more undiscovered squares next to this 5. So one of these 4 squares is not a nest, basically, but the rest are. So I think, like, and I have a 1 here and no nest there, and this is a 2. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out, but now I'm starting to lose my thread on the logic. So would that make this one a nest? Wait, but this is a 6. I know this, okay. So there's one of these squares is... Only one of the squares near the 6 is not a nest as well. I don't know, I feel like if I was really good at Minesweeper, I could have determined now where a lot more nests were, but I feel like I have a very good idea of where some of them are, but I don't know. My logic is failing me on getting it for certain. Okay, so there's 2 nests near this square, for example. And we know it's not these. And we got a 1 here. And there's 4 nests here. So could this be the nest? No. Wait. I feel like I'm embarrassing myself here with my, I feel like I would die in Minesweeper right now. I'm not... Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm basically gonna wrap up not too long. Because, like I said, it's 1 a.m. here, but... There is a temptation to just do, like, one last mission. We're doing pretty good. I'm pleased with how things are going, basically. It's going good. Hopefully I don't screw it up. But, yeah, we'll have to save this for another day. It's too late here. I should go to bed. Okay, there we go. It properly saved, right? Yeah. Alright, well, this has been Mech Engineer. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I want to keep playing, but I'd be losing sleep. And tomorrow is Rosalani's day to stream. My girlfriend, Rosalani Games. She'll be streaming at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but there's a chance I might do a stream later on in the night. If not, then I will be back on Friday, and we'll be doing Lethal Company. We'll be doing Lethal Company on Friday. At, gosh, why is my brain, having a mental block? At 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, yeah. I almost said 6 for some reason, but no, 5 EST. And then we do Sons of the Forest the next day, but I'll try to find a good place for this. It's a loss of sleep, it is. Anyways, we're gonna raid out. If I have some time, I might find time to do a stream tomorrow, but it'll be later at night. But there's no guarantee, because I'm behind on my editing and things, but I can definitely tell you the streams that are guaranteed. But yeah, let's raid. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb's Guardian. It was a good stream. I feel like I have redeemed myself from the previous stream where I totally imploded. I learned things. I didn't let it hold me back. J Fox is doing Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. I don't know that version of Red Dead Redemption. Undead Nightmare? I guess let's check it out. Yeah, good luck, Currit. Yeah. Hopefully I have helped your learning experiences along in some way, but you just gotta pay your dues sometimes and figure it out. Like, I'm certainly gonna have to die a lot more. There's a lot more dying I'm gonna have to do as well, because I still have to figure out. There's so many enemies I haven't dealt with yet, and I get the feeling like when I deal with like that lightning monster or some of those other bigger enemies, I'm gonna be learning. There's definitely more learning experiences to come in that game. I'm intimidated. There's like several enemy types that I'm just straight up intimidated by, and I think I should be. All right, anyways, let's raid. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Good night. I love you all.